Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys taking some time to check the video out. And a big thanks to the only 40% of the people that watch these videos that actually subscribe to the channel. And I'd like to invite the other 60% that watch the videos that haven't subscribed to please do so. Guys, today what we're going to do is I'm going to give you my opinion on what I think the best bass fishing YouTube video ever made was. Now, we've talked about top bass fishing YouTube channels. We'll continue to do that to sort of update them, but I was thinking about what I consider the top bass fishing YouTube video, what it is, and I'm gonna let you guys know what it is and explain to you why I really feel that way. Before we get started, guys, I just want to remind you tomorrow is the final day, or today is the final day for our April sale on my RB2 series solar bat sunglasses. Tomorrow or today, only 30% off on these glasses. I'll put the solar bat link in the description, and I'd suggest trying these High-Con yellows. These are really good under low light conditions. I use them most all day long, and you won't find a better pair of glasses. So I'll put the solar bat link in this description. Much appreciated. Okay guys, I'm gonna let you know what I think. That I've included the link to this video in the description here so you guys can watch the video. But the best bass fishing YouTube video I have ever seen came from Moyna Fishes. Jim Moyna, he's a well-known bass pro. He made a video called Tournament Bass Fishing Economics Depresses Me. And first of all, before I get into the video here, why I like it so much, I want to say a little bit about YouTubers in general. There are so many bass fishing YouTube channels out there that are off the radar that do not get the credit they deserve to. There's a bunch of YouTube videos out there, a bunch of YouTube channels out there that get way more credit than what they deserve, simply because they've been around for a long time. They got a big start early and they got a lot of subscriber base. But in relationship to some of the more obscure channels out there, it's sort of like they can't hold a candle to that. So I would highly suggest everybody out there start surfing around, find some of these more obscure channels, sort of like Jim Moyna. Jim Moyna, I can't remember. I think he's got, maybe, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers is all. And he deserves to have 400,000 or 500,000 subscribers. Jim Moyna, if you've never seen it, this is what, in my opinion, it's what YouTube is all about. Jim Moyna is the real deal. He's laid back. He's easygoing. He's thoughtful. He's interesting to hear. And he gives a lot of opinion videos. He gives a lot of thoughts on his tournaments he's going on and just thoughts on the industry in general. He's been around forever. And there's real value to that. There's no posturing. There's no showmanship. There's none of the stuff that I do not like about YouTube videos. I mean, I don't have any use really for YouTube videos that are for entertainment only, or if you guys just have got to see fish being caught or something like that. It reminds me about those old fishing shows back in the 80s. The real value to YouTube bass fishing channels lies in the education, and that's why I like Moyna's video so much. So anyway, the video he did that I think is the best YouTube video ever made is called I think it's like I said, the economics of bass fishing depresses me. And what he did is he went through with a fine-tooth comb as far as the expenses that it took to fish for 1 year on the I think it was the MLF tackle warehouse circuit. And you could do this to any circuit because there's no difference. It's like the way that Jim laid out this format where he explained it, it works the same if you're fishing the Bass Pro Tier, if you're fishing the Elite Series, if you're fishing BFLs, if you're fishing the Toyota Series, whatever. And he laid out in real terms about basically what a money pit professional fishing was. Truly is a money pit on all levels. It's like from the standpoint of investing your money into something, expecting a return on it, you would do a lot better just going to a slot machine in Las Vegas. You'd probably win more money than you would in professional fishing. I mean, that's just sort of the way it is. And I'm not saying there's again, when you talk about the 1% out there, that it's sort of like there's 1% of poker players out there that make the bank and they make a killing, and there's 1% of bass anglers that do the same thing. But for the most part, it is a money pit. And the reason this video is my favorite video of all time is it sheds light on something that does not get talked about enough. Now, I have been in the trenches in professional tournament fishing for 40 years. I know what it's all about. I know how much money it costs. I know how much money that can be won about it. And one of the things one of the issues I have with it is I have seen so many lives ruined from it, as far as in terms of the money pit that it actually is. Now, like I said, I'm not dogging what it is. It's the reality of the situation. But the problem that you have is the industry as a whole has sugarcoated the reality that Jim Moyna exposes in this video. And I think that, any person in this country, before you send your money in entry fees in every tournament, it should be required listening that you listen to Jim Moyna's video about the economic reality of bass fishing, and then maybe you would reconsider with that. So anyway, short video here, guys. Like I said, there's a lot of different YouTube videos out there, and I know different videos appeal to different people. But in terms of something that is of real value and something that you just don't see every day and something that really held my attention, and that's the bottom line with it in YouTube videos, is like the judge of how good a YouTube video is how well it holds somebody's attention. And I was, riveted every second on this video. So anyway, guys, I'll put the Jim Moyna's link to the description in this video, and man, subscribe to his channel too if you get a chance. I mean, it's something it's so much better than so many other YouTube channels out there. It's just like, it's different. You guys will get a kick out of it. I mean, one of the favorite things that I like what he does is sometimes he'll sit in a lawn chair in his garage late at night and he'll just read a Bassmaster magazine. He'll just read it from cover to cover. And I just find that there's so much more value and not entertainment, but there's so much more just pure value to a video like that than it is watching, some drone fly over a bass boat running down the lake 60 miles an hour and, seeing, 5 different angles of a 5-pound bass jumping when somebody sets a hook on it. So give it a shot, guys. Jim Moyna Fishes. Check out his video I talked about, and we'll see you guys later. See you.